Shalom. I want to give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Akah, Kodash, double honors apostles, the elders, great millstone. Shalom to hopeful elect. We try to remember the Israelites, Israelite foreigners, they don't like us, but they are us. Shalom. All right, man. Now I'm going to be in Proverbs 25. I'm going to start at verse 11 in NLT. Proverbs 25, verse 11 in NLT. Timely advice is lovely, like golden apples in a silver basket. To one who is listening, violence, criticism is like a golden earring or other gold jewelry. All right, so basically, advice, taking criticism, sincere criticism, not just a person just telling you anything, but at the same time, though, a person can be telling you something without you even noticing. You just gotta have the eyes open to see what's really being said. All right, but at the end of the day, criticism, correction, advice is a beautiful thing to have because it can guide you the way you need to be. It creates you to be the person who you need to be also. It'll show you guidance and build you up. Verse 13, trustworthy messengers refresh like snow in summer. They revive spirits of their employer. All right, so as of now, didn't the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai giving us these advices and these instructions so we can be revived, so we remember who we truly are? He revived the prophets he woke up the prophets so they could wake us up, so we all could remember who we truly are. The Lord brought us all to remembrance. Now, let me go down Jude 1. I'm going to start in verse 3 in the NLT. And I'm going to stop at 5. All right, Jude 1, NLT, verse 4. No, verse 3 down to 5. All right, this Jude speaking to all the sincere that was following the Lord back then. All right. Oh, yeah. Dear friends, I have been eagerly planning to write to you about the salvation we all share. But now I find that I must write about something else, urging you to defend the faith that God has entrusted once and for all time His holy people. All right, so yeah, all this basically was planned to be written down so we could remember who we truly are, what we need to be doing. Also, let it be known that we need to be defending this gospel, as you can see as of now. It's beautiful, man. It's to see the stuff that was being said back then, and we see all the works happening as of right now. It's a beautiful time to be living in. Verse 4. I say this because some ungodly people have wormed their way into your churches, saying that God's marvelous grace allow us to live immoral lives. You know damn well the Lord don't want us to be no fucking immoral. Want us out here being wicked. The condemnation of such people was recorded long ago, for they have denied our only master, Yahweh, and the Lord Yahweh Shai. So remember, this stuff was written down so we could remember what to do and what not to do, who to fuck with, who not to fuck with. Verse 5. So I want to remind you, though you already know these things, that Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai first rescued the nation of Israel from Egypt, but later he destroyed those who did not remain faithful. All right, so this is just letting it be known, reminding us that we was there. Remember how Ecclesiastes, what was it, chapter 3? Slack if I'm wrong. But in Ecclesiastes, when the Lord said nothing new under the sun, when Yahweh Shai, when he was with King Solomon, said nothing new under the sun, Jude right here reminding us, like, look, that was our asses back then. All right? And he one of the prophets that's being revived one of the prophets that's reviving us also. Well, matter of fact, let me go back to Proverbs. Just go back to Proverbs so I won't fuck up what I'm saying. It was 12. Proverbs 25:12 NLT. No. 13. Trustworthy messengers refresh like snow in the summer. They revive the spirit of their employer. And what's going on right now? We're being revived to employ for the Lord. So we remember who we are, what we need to be doing. And so we know who fuck we not fuck with. Verse 14. A person who promised a gift but doesn't give it is like clouds and wind that brings no rain. Now think about it. If the clouds don't come through, bring no rain, how the hell the crops gonna grow? How we gonna get water to grow? Well, everything needs water to crops to grow. So like, how we gonna get water? How we gonna get what we need? Now, didn't the Lord promise us something? All right, then he made a vow unto us. So at the same, and what's going on? He's fulfilling his vow. So at the same time, we need to fulfill our vow unto him. So everything go accordingly. All right. Right here it says, a person who promised a gift but doesn't give it, it's like a cloud and wind that brings no rain. So you're not showing forth what was given to you, the advice that was given to you. You worthless, you're not going to grow. All right, so that was the whole point of us. That's why the Lord brought us to remembrance, so we could remind us the vow that we owe to the Lord. The Lord made a vow to us. He's fulfilling it. We need to fulfill our vow towards the Lord, all right? And don't let nothing stop us from doing it. Because he gave us this gift, and the gift was the Spirit. One. I don't care about anything else, any other gift you have out here. He chose one of the special gifts that we all have sincerely, and the truth is the Spirit of the Lord. That's enough right there. That's right there, having the Spirit of the Lord, because that's going to create everything else to come, what's necessary. So we need to give back. Let me just go to Ecclesiastes 18, verse 22. Yep. 18:22, Ecclesiastes. Let nothing hinder thee to pay the vow in due time, and differ not until death be justified. So we need to continue on paying our contributes, showing our vows towards the Lord until he get here. All right. He gonna continue on to pay and continue on to give it. He gonna continue on pay his vow that he's sowed upon us. All right. He gonna do his part. We just gotta do our part. All right. He gave us advice on what to do and what not to do, and we need to take heed and understand it too. All right. Just like he said, it's like gold, eating gold, and having gold. So we don't need to waste no time. Train, get our spirits up, because he gave us. Matter of fact, I'm gonna close out in 1 Timothy 4. I think we'll start at verse 7. 1 Timothy 4 in the NLT. Yep, verse 7. Do not waste time arguing over godless ideas and old wives' tales. Instead, train yourself to be godly. Physical training is good, but training for godliness is much better, promising benefits in this life and in the life to come. This is a trustworthy saying, and everyone should accept it. Matter of fact, read this too. This is why we work hard and continue to struggle, for our hope is in the living power, who is the Savior of all people and partially of all the believers, particularly of all the believers. All right, so it's like he gave us these advices on what to do, what not to do. So we need to be training and getting our spirits built up for this time to come. All right, because he made a promise. We made a promise, and we need to do what we gotta do, and this is part of it. So I mean, basically, what's the point, man? The Lord gave us the advice that we need. All right, and we just need to take on the advice that was given. Straight to the point. So hopefully that was edifying. I want to give all the glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ka Kwadash, Double Arch Apostle, Elders, Great Millstone, Shalom to Hopeful Elect, y'all the remnant of the Israelites, like foreigners that don't look like us, but they are us, Shalom. Yeah, but at the end of the day, man, just take the advice that's given to you, all right? no matter what it is, criticism, no matter what it is, man. Because all you're doing is building you up for the time to come. Shalom.